Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for episode 18, season 1 of Scorpion. Once bitten, twice die. So yeah, Scorpion. This show is actually still going on, surprisingly. I still enjoy it. Yes, I still do enjoy it. The only reason I'm kind of not exactly behind, I haven't been watching is because the whole release date, the time they release each episode is just all out of whack. Sometimes they release episodes back to back on back to back on days. Sometimes they release it 3 weeks apart. The whole scheduling for this whole show is completely terrible in my opinion. It's even worse considering that they have confirmed it for season 2. So I really don't know what they're gonna do with the show release wise. When they release an episode, because as I said before, sometimes they do back to back. Sometimes they release like 3 weeks apart, then the next time a week apart, and then 2 weeks apart, 3 weeks apart, and then a month, and then back to back to back. Um, so yeah, before I begin, no 10-second spoiler warning. For those of you to actually watch this episode 18, season 1. Scorpion, once bitten, twice die. For those of you to actually watch the episode and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up, so for those of you to actually watch the episode and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me, then I'll never give you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So basically, in this episode, you have Walter White, and basically, there's this whole, you have the Lithuanian, and the Belarus embassy, I believe, or the presidents from those two countries. Yeah, Lithuanian, Leviathan, or Latvian, I believe it is. The Latvian, Belarus, and you have these basically 3 foreign leaders who are about to go to war, and they basically just have to sign a peace treaty. When all of a sudden, one of them gets poisoned while drinking some alcohol. He gets poisoned. Turns out to be snake poison. And it's an assassination attempt, basically on this president or minister. I really don't know how they do it over there. This figurehead, basically, prime minister or president or dictator, whatever it is. So yeah, now basically they need to get the antidote. They need to get the antidotes to save this guy, and so it doesn't cause World War III. So yeah, you guys have to remember this is our real story, basically. For the most part, about 75% of the material they have here, is true fact. It is a true story. So I really do like it in that aspect that it is true story. Now it is dramatized a bit. You can tell when it is dramatized. No shit. But for the most part, it's still pretty good. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they do add a few scenes or whatever that really don't happen. But I wouldn't be surprised if they add it, just for suspense or drama or whatever. Um, but yeah, but when it comes to the historical aspect of the show, I really don't think they add too much to it. I think the only time they actually do add material, it's more for the personal lives of the characters, if anything. So yeah, as usual, the acting and the writing are pretty good, pretty decent as usual. The plot for this one, it wasn't as intense as some of the previous ones. In my opinion, it kind of reminds me of one of the previous episodes. In fact, too. I believe it's episode 5 or 6 when you had this mayor whose daughter was also poisoned or something through some biochemical virus or something like that. That used her genetics. I think that was somewhere between episode 4 and 8. If I'm not mistaken. So episodes 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. So it kind of does remind me. It is a bit formulaic. The show has become a bit formulaic. At times, in my opinion, and to some extent, it does work for it. It does work for it because they are able to repackage it and give it something new and bring it something new to the audience, which is always pretty good to see. But once it becomes formulaic, it becomes a bit tiring, and that's what the show thus far has become, a bit tiring. Also, with the fact that they don't really have a set schedule, like every week, once a week. No, they have like twice a month, at any random given date they want at this point. So the show has become a bit tiring at this point. Where the episode alone is still pretty good. It does remind me of, to one of the previous ones. It isn't as great as some of the previous episodes have been, but overall, it's still a pretty good show. And pretty good episode. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good, decent, episode. And yeah, that's for episode 18, season 1, Scorpion, once bitten, twice died. So yeah, so yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the episode. Have you seen it already? And if not, why not? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Comment on that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.